Let's let them know who really got it. Came up from the bottom, now we riding in a Mozzie. And these Margielas done burnt a hole in my pocket. See me, I'm shining.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It is your boy Bugs, and today, guys, I'm gonna be telling y'all my Multiversus Esports Wishlist that I hope and pray that everything I say on this list gets into Multiverses. But before we get into that, I just want to give y'all some information on the gameplay that you're watching in the background, because we are finally able to upload Multiverses gameplay. Yeah, remember the trailer days? Oh my God, those were hell. But yeah, so what you're watching right here is we're going against some great players and throughout this whole video. First, we have is Too Easy, a Mortal Kombat Pro / traditional pro like in other traditional fighters. We have Kamachi, a really great, solid Harley player in Multiverses. And then the following matches you're going to see is Viggs, a Multiverses dev. And then finally we have is Sinum, a very promising upcoming Multiverses pro. And let's get straight into the video. Oh, before we get into the video, guys, if you do enjoy Multiverses videos, hit the subscribe button, guys, or I would tell Tony to not drop this game until August. Yeah. Better hit that subscribe button, guys. Let's get straight into the video. Now, number 1 on my esports list is I want them to have rank be explained as much as they can. Something like how Apex has it, Apex has their little list of explaining, how many points you gotta get to a certain division, how many points you earn, etc. Just something that gives us an idea, and like obviously it won't be the same because Apex is a battle royale, but something more like what is the basic numbers you should be earning depending on the diverse points you are from your opponent. How much can you expect? What's the highest you think you could get? What's the lowest you could get? Something like that, just to give us an idea. I don't like games that keeps us in the dark and we just get random numbers. We're like, cool, we're going up. Cool, why did I get so much little this time? Oh, this time I got a lot. I want to know why. I want to see, like, okay, this person was this rank, so this is why I got that. I want to know why, Next, we have is diversity in ranks, and what I want to go based off of that is mostly like Valorant. I feel like how Valorant and like I think other games, I think Apex too, but how it has Radiant and X amount of people is in it. I think Multiverses not only needs 1 but 2 ranks of that. And I know a lot of people saying like, what? Why would you want to do that? And da. The reason why is because I think this gives a reason to keep playing and keep grinding the game, because like in most games, once you hit the high rank, it's like it's done. It's boring. There's nothing else to talk about. It's like, oh, I'm the highest rank in this game. Cool. Now what do I do? There's a lot of people that don't have the urge to grind or play anymore because they hit the highest rank. Now what these 2 ranks does is allows you to grind and play more and go for placements and like being first, top 5, top 10, and etc. So not only will we have like a number 1 rank like division, like top 100 or top 500, whatever number they could decide on, but on top of that we also have another division for players that can't always play. So like the first division will most likely be for the pros and the content creators that play the game a lot, and then the second highest division will be for the people that are really good but don't have enough time to play a lot and still have that diversity of like, oh, I am a top player in this division, and it's at X amount of people. So the first division, like I said, will be probably like 250, 500 or whatever, and then the next division would be like top 1,000 or top 2,000, and then every other division can have as many or how many people, but those 2 divisions are like, oh, they're about it. They're really grinding because they're getting knocked back and forth with people doing better or winning games and losing games. And obviously we're gonna have elo decay or whatever it is. If you don't play X amount of time, you lose elo or whatever point system you use, you decrease and you can get kicked out of those divisions. I think those are the only 2 divisions you should be allowed to get dropped down of if you don't play. And the other ones, obviously, you at the bottom of whatever it is. Let's just say diamond, like the bottom of diamond, you just stay there unless the decay kicks you down, how, etc. like that. I think that just gives a more drive to play rank, instead of just hitting the highest rank and be like, all right, I'm done. It allows us to play more and gives us a reason to keep on continuing grinding. Next we have on my list is a leaderboard rank. This is kind of confirmed, I guess you could say. If you didn't play the alpha pretty much had a leaderboard just for pubs. I'm pretty sure we could expect a leaderboard for rank. It's a no-brainer, but obviously for some reason if they didn't think about it, hey, guys, leaderboards please. Next is I want to have a power ranking. Something like how I want to say Brawlhalla, right? Yeah, Brawlhalla has it where it shows, your top players or your players that play in the official tournaments, their earnings, their placements and stuff. I think that's a great idea, amazing thing, and also helps with, seeding in the official tournaments, and people can actually see why this person was seeded this way and that, and not to be like, oh, this guy's popular, that's why he's number 1 seed or 2nd seed. No, there's actually information and it's backed upped by this power ranking that actually shows. And I don't know, I think this is pretty cool, having a list of everybody there and just be able to see it versus, scrapping it up and trying to go through every tournament this person has ever been into, like official tournaments, and finding it out. I think this would be a cool idea to see just overall. I think all players would enjoy this. Next we have is rank rewards. The best way I could say this is like, Knockout City. I know a lot of people don't know what it is, but that game, a mock-up for Apex that people wanted to see. Just something that feels rewarding to when you place a certain rank in the season, and then when it ends, you actually get something for it. Don't just do a little title or something. I want to see some skins. I want to see some sauce, some juice. Like, I want to be like, oh yeah, people could see that I am this rank or I was this rank last season. Then just like, hey, there's a little title. Yeah, you were silver in season 1. Oh, you were the highest rank, and here you go. Here's a little title. Because in reality, these games have way better titles than what the ranked titles usually are. Like it's more cool wording or cool looking. So most of the time, people don't even use the rank titles and stuff. So I'll love to see some skins, some banners, some badges, something. I want to see some sauce in this game, man. Yeah. Next we have is in-game tournaments. Now the best way I could go off of this is Rocket League. Rocket League, I think, literally is the only game. I think Valorant's following its footsteps finally. It's gonna be having their own tournaments sooner or later inside their game, which I think is just amazing. And I hope Multiversus follows into those footsteps, man. Like, for a game that already says that they want this game to be esports and they want this game to be a very, very long, thriving game for years, having this implemented into your game is just amazing. And it also gets a lot of more people into your esports, because in reality, there's a lot of people that don't know about these tournaments, or they know about it but they don't know how to get into it. So if you literally have the tournaments in your game, it opens up the door to more entries and more people knowing, like, oh, I can just play. I could just sign up right straight in the game. I don't have to go to no third-party website or do this and third and try to get in. You could just do it straight into the game, man. And I'm pretty sure Valorant, when they do their thing, it's only gonna be official tournaments. I'm pretty sure Rocket League has a system where you could just make up your own tournament. Multiverse, if you're watching, hey man, you can start like Valorant, only have official tournaments be able to do the in-game tournaments, but hopefully down the line you can have some local lands, or people just make up their own tournaments, and they have ruling and have a prize pool and all that stuff. That would be cool, man. That would be sick. But that's just a wish list that I hope that comes true. Number 6 or number 7, I be forgetting the numbers when I be doing this thing, but I would love to hear a World Cup League or a roadmap by 2023, because as we know, the game's going to be dropping in July. I think a 6 months grace period in 2023. I would love to hear, hey guys, with the love and effort and everything and all the lands and all thing and Evo and all this stuff going crazy and amazing, assumptions, because it could fail, but I highly doubt it. But I would love to hear that. I would love to see a roadmap for their competitions, whether it be lands or online tournaments or both. I would love to actually have a roadmap and not just get announced a few weeks before anything. Just having a roadmap like how Fortnite did or like Apex does. Just like any regular esports game, man. It'll just be amazing to hear that by 2023. I think that would be solid. And then finally is their community LAN support. So we actually do have some type of information on this. I'm gonna post a tweet right here pretty much, and it looks like Tony and the team is very interested in helping like community LAN support. I'm not sure how those support's really gonna be, but my idea, or what I was talking about for support, would be like tournament entries into bigger tournaments. Like, for example, how I was talking about the roadmap, it would be cool that they do have qualifiers online, but in certain states with big LAN centers like New York or New Jersey or Cali and stuff, or Texas, there's a way where if you win that tournament or get top 2 in that tournament, you get invited to a bigger tournament on the roadmap, or the World Cup League or whatever. And then that also gives people more of a chance to compete, because it's like, oh, what if you do bad in the qualifier, or say you just have bad internet and you could just never do good in qualifiers because you're always lagging or something. This gives you the LAN experience and the LAN's the LAN advantage, not really advantage, but you know, the fair play on playing on LAN with no internet issues, and then you know, you finally prove yourself like, hey, the reason why I do bad in online tournaments is because my internet. Now I'm at LAN, now I'm doing good, now I get invited to a bigger LAN event, and I can really show my skills and stuff. You know, I think stuff like that is just gonna be cool and amazing for this game if they, you know, do stuff like that. And I think that's it for my wish list, guys. Yeah, I think that's it. Like the video if you love the video, guys. Comment anything, comment y'all esports wish list for Multiversus, which I would like to see, and etc. And it's your first time ever watching one of my videos, guys, and you love Multiversus videos, you better hit that goddamn subscribe button, guys, because I will get Tony. Yeah, he follows me. If I tell him, he will do it. Probably not, but anyways, and I'm out, guys. Peace.
Yeah, she got a man, she don't really give a fuck about. Left him back home in a whole nother state. Moved to LA cause she wanna be famous. Got a 9 to 5 on the side, she a waitress, but it's getting tough. Hard to find balance.